Hello Mod Squad fans and friends. Steve here at Hillside Memorial Park in Culver City, California. It wasn't real easy, but I was finally able to find the final resting place of actress Peggy Lipton, who played Julie Barnes on the very popular ABC crime drama TV show, The Mod Squad, which aired from 1968 to 1973. Thanks for joining me on another trip to visit the most memorable cemeteries, memorials, and gravesites. Her grave is right here. On the wall right behind her here is Max Factor. Right around the corner there is Michael Landon. And then Leonard Nimoy is just right along this path here. Just right around the corner, just a short distance away. You could practically see it from here if these bushes weren't here. So she's in a really great spot. Lipton died from colon cancer at the age of 72 on May 11th, 2019, here in Los Angeles. This is a Jewish cemetery, and from what I've been told, traditionally Jewish headstones are not placed until a year after the death. So I was a little surprised to find her headstone here just 9 months later. After the Mod Squad ended, Lipton married music producer Quincy Jones and went on hiatus from show business for about a decade. She appeared in nearly 50 movies and TV shows during her career, and younger audiences may remember her best for her role as Norma Jennings from the cult TV drama Twin Peaks, which aired from 1990 to 91. But I remember her best from her role as Julie, one of 3 undercover hippie cops on the Mod Squad. The 4th central character on the show was their boss, Captain Adam Greer, who was played by actor Tige Andres, who went by the name Tige or Tig. Andrews died from cardiac arrest at the age of 86 in Encino, California on January 27, 2007. His Find a Grave memorial page says that he's laid to rest at Westwood Village Memorial Park in Los Angeles, but there's no photo and no section listed, and I've looked many times over the years for his gravesite or niche, and I've never been able to find it, so I'm not really sure if his memorial page is accurate or not. Actor Michael Cole, who played Pete, is now 79 years old, and actor Clarence Williams III, who played Link, is now 80 years old. And wow, just saying that sounds so weird. Wasn't it just 1969 a few minutes ago? Now, just around the corner to the left of Lipton's gravesite is the final resting place of talent and concert manager, film producer, and actor Jerry Weintraub. Weintraub got his start managing singer John Denver. He went on to also manage tours for Elvis, Frank Sinatra, Neil Diamond, Led Zeppelin, The Carpenters, and many others. It's funny because he was on my list of people that I wanted to find and visit today, but I had no idea where in the cemetery he was laid to rest, only to discover that he was right next to Peggy Lipton. And I just happened to look over and see Weintraub Presents as I was walking by. And that's a pretty fitting epitaph. Weintraub died at the age of 77 from cardiac arrest while in Santa Barbara, California, on July 6, 2015. And I'm glad to see that he has a pretty impressive family plot here. I'll continue panning around here so you can see a little bit more of what the section looks like. These are really beautiful water features. And Lipton's gravesite is just in the grass that you see here to the left. And it looks like visitors have left some pretty interesting items on his headstone as well. Not sure what the elephant represents. Maybe one of you will know. And I think maybe he was the producer or he was involved in one of the Batman films. So maybe that's what that item's for. Continuing along the pathway heading east, right before reaching Leonard Nimoy's niche, I spotted this gravesite here with the Philadelphia Eagles football helmet and the word Super Bowl underneath it. Since starting my show nearly 3 years ago, I've been on the lookout for a Super Bowl related headstone or gravesite, and this is the very first one I've seen. And it's a little bit spooky because this is Super Bowl Sunday today. The game doesn't start until late this afternoon, so I thought I'd spend this morning and half of the day at least here at Hillside Memorial. So how weird is that I would discover this Super Bowl related headstone on Super Bowl Sunday? I assumed that Elliot Andrew Feldman was a football player, so I just Googled him on my phone, but I wasn't able to find any information about him. Maybe he was just a super fan. And maybe he was also a Leonard Nimoy fan, since he's right next door. To watch my longer visit to Nimoy's final resting place here, just check out my Star Trek vlog from last year. Continuing east along the pathway until you come to the street, just a short distance to the left is this very small island called Eternal Rest Urn Garden. These are cremation niche graves, and one of them belongs to professional football player turned actor Shelly Novack. Sadly, Novack died from a heart attack at the young age of 34 in Santa Monica, California on May 27, 1978. In his short career, he appeared in more than 50 movies and TV shows and was a regular on the FBI and on the Most Wanted series. How many of you remember those two shows and Shelly Novack? Dude, you need to stop hanging out with dead people. This isn't normal. Well, this is a comment I received from Gina Corley. Well, Gina, I've never been called normal before. I definitely prefer weirdo to normal. It's a lot more fun. But in all honesty, visiting gravesites is probably one of the most normal things you can do. People have been visiting gravesites since the very first famous person was buried back who knows how long ago, and they've continued to visit ever since. There's pretty much nothing more normal than wanting to visit and remember people that you loved or people that you cared about, people that made an impression on you, even people that you grew up watching on TV shows who really became a part of your life. All of these people are people that we all want to remember, and they also bring back good memories. So, unfortunately, I guess I have to say that I am pretty normal because this is one of the most normal things you can do, visiting cemeteries and grave sites. So, thanks for the comment though anyway. Recently, quite a few of you have also left comments saying that you're new subscribers and that you've gone back and watched all of my videos from the very beginning. With nearly 250 shows to watch, I can't tell you how much that means to me. And YouTube says that's one of the main things subscribers can do to help a channel grow. I also want to thank Debbie Bowie for being one of my subscribers who recently suggested that I visit Peggy Lipton's gravesite. And I'd like to thank all of my Patreon supporters for helping to make trips like this possible. So if you enjoyed today's show, you might also like these. And until our next trip to the graveyard together, thanks for sharing the memories, everyone.